Welcome to Shakespeare Full Circle, a journey of a circuitous nature into the mind of the Bard of Avon, or as you become more familiar, Uncle Will. I'm your host, Kari Marshall. Today we are taking a look at one of Uncle Will's phrases that actually makes no logical sense, but he was so fond of it, he included it in multiple plays. Always, endlessly, evermore, till kingdom come, eternally, and till the Bovines return to the Domicile. Nope, not good enough. Not even forever, or for all time, but forever and a day. Uncle Will was looking to find a phrase that encompassed the feeling of the longest measure of time, but he invoked it in both longing and as an emphasis of finality. The first appearance comes in one of his earliest plays, The Taming of the Shrew, purportedly penned sometime before 1592. The phrase actually comes up not in the main story between the protagonists Catherine and Petruchio, but rather the subplot between Lucentio and Bianca that borrows heavily from Italian comedies, which featured young lovers and some rather complicated disguises. In Act 4, Scene 4, Lucentio's servant Biondello relays the news that his master's elopement with Bianca has been arranged.
And what of all this? I cannot tell. Except they are busied about a counterfeit assurance. Ain't you assurance of her? Cum privilegio ad imprimendum solum, to the church with the priest, clerk, and some sufficient honest witnesses. If this be not what you look for, I have no more to say, but bid Bianca farewell forever and a day.
Biondello surprisingly uses a bit of Latin copyright legalese in this exchange, which Uncle Will may have been using to illustrate the Elizabethan attitudes to the rights of a husband over his wife. And not to have too much of a good thing, Uncle Will would, in 1599, use that phrase again in As You Like It. That also, coincidentally, involves a bit of dress-up. Rosalind, who loves Orlando, follows him into the forest of Arden and pretends to be a boy, Ganymede, who then, under the guise of curing Orlando's love for Rosalind, has him woo her in her stead. Confusing, I know, but it culminates in a fake wedding ceremony where they exchange vows.
Now, tell me how long you would have her after you have possessed her.
Oh, forever and a day.
Say a day, without the ever.
In our popular culture, the phrase would be used in film.
Forever and a Day was finally made possible only through the cordial cooperation of all the Hollywood studios and the technical...
As well as the title of a 2018 novel by Anthony Horowitz about a rather well-known spy. Lionel Richie would use the title for a song on his 2009 album Just Go. The phrase has also been heard in U.S. press briefings.
George was a crusty agent, been around forever and a day. He was the lead expert on Khalid Sheikh Mohammed.
To the UK Parliament during the discussions to leave the EU.
This chaos is theirs to own, and it will define the Conservatives for a generation. It's a Tory Brexit, and forever and a day they are now the Brexit Tories.
But perhaps the widest-reaching example of the sentiment being adapted from the original phrase of eternal timelessness would come in February of 1965, helping to fuel the mania that was quite literally sweeping the globe.
Hold me, love me, hold me, love me. I ain't got nothing but love, babe. 8 days a week. 8 days.
Well, alas and alack, my friends, that's all we have time for. Join us again next time for another circuitous journey into the mind of Uncle William. I'm Kari Marshall. Farewell until next time. Today's clips were from the 1998 BBC Archangel recording of The Taming of the Shrew, the Royal Shakespeare Company's 2019 production of As You Like It, and the 1943 film Forever and a Day. Shakespeare Full Circle is a production of WGTE Public Media. You can learn more and download all episodes at wgte.org/sfc or wherever you get your podcasts.